Virgin Interactive Entertainment presents the Westwood Studios production of Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos.
My liege, it is as we feared. Scotia has uncovered the temple, and will have the Nether Mask soon.
We must be ready for her. She will come here first.
But Richard, what worry have we here at Gladstone? Surely we can arrange a defense against any charades.
The mask is not a toy. The time has come, and I have no choice. I must destroy her now.
Yeah. She will be so pleased. What can be taking so long? I want it now! Your Unholiness. You will not make me wait again. Ah, it's a pretty little package. At last! Richard and his puny forces have met their match. Ah, I like this. Yes. This mask will serve me well. Beware, King Richard. You will pay for your lack of vision.
Alright folks, that was the introduction to our new Let's Play, Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. I don't really know how that audio worked out. I'm actually a little bit concerned that it was like painfully loud and that you can't hear me right now, because you turn your speakers way down. If it's really bad, I'll just re-record this with the information I've gained. If not, well, then you're watching this. Maybe it'll be perfect, I don't know. Anyway, so this is Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos. I've been wanting to do this Let's Play for a little while. I haven't, for some reasons, and yeah, this is just overall a really, really fantastic game. I would like to point that out. Yeah, I remember someone mentioning that they thought it looked good, but they'd never actually played it when I, said that I might be doing this and that people could vote on it. And, yeah, this is a really good game. You should get it, because I had a copy from a long time ago. It was the first computer game I'd actually ever played. Yeah, it was, actually. I've always mostly been a console gamer, but this was the first video game, computer game, whatever that I'd ever played. It had it for the computer, and we had to go into DOS and all that. Yes, it was very, very fun. And yeah, I don't know if I actually owned it. It might have just been my aunt's, because she was actually a really big PC gamer, oddly enough. She's the reason I played Secret of Monkey Island and all sorts of stuff like that. Anyways, so this is the Let's Play. Again, this was the first computer game I'd ever played, so, you know, this is obviously a very special game for me. And it was also the first Let's Play I'd ever watched. Kikoski, a very fine Let's Player, did a Let's Play of this, and that's really the reason I didn't want to do it, because I thought, you know, I'd sort of be stealing his thunder. I don't know. But I decided to do it anyway. I sort of looked and I saw that someone else in addition to him had done it since then, and for some reason, you know, it's odd that, like, more people doing it makes me feel better about this not being original. But, I don't know, I don't know, for some reason that made me think that I could maybe throw in my bit. That, and I feel like there's some, I could sort of put my own spin on this. There are some games that, I mean, once they've been Let's Played, and, you know, like, I don't necessarily think that, you know, that anyone else could, you know, really do a very original Let's Play of Phantasy Star. They're welcome to try, but, you know, as of right now, I sort of have my own little monopoly on that. That was just sort of where it came from, because Phantasy Star, I've always thought Phantasy Star is like my Lands of Lore. So, I don't know, I'm just rambling now. If someone wants to try another Let's Play of Phantasy Star, they're welcome to. I just don't know. I had a hard time commenting on it, because you're just going through corridors, and it's, yeah. So I don't know why anyone else would want to. But, yeah, so here we are, we're doing this. Yeah. You'll see the main difference in what I'm going to be doing when I begin the actual game. What else? Oh, I hate it when I do this. I know there's something else I want to do. Oh well, maybe I'll think of it while I let you listen to Captain Jean-Luc Picard tell us about the lore of the lands. This was something that didn't get put into Kikoski's Let's Play, and I'm putting it in mine. Go figure. Hope you enjoy it. Hope the sound isn't too bad.
Not much is known of the beginning of the lands, for the chronicles do not extend much beyond the golden age of the ancients. The time before that we can only deduce from myths and legends. An accurate picture of the golden age has been left to us by the Dracoid chronicles. During this time, the chroniclers tell us, the ancients roamed the lands and held dominion over all. Powerful and seemingly invincible, the ancients provided a period of golden peace. There was no want, the peoples lived in harmony, for the ancients provided for all. But the ancients succumbed during the War of the Heretics, a war of terrible power and destructive will. Believed to have been initiated as a conflict between the most powerful ancients, it soon spread to all, and the entire race of supernormal beings was annihilated. After the fall of the Golden Age, the world was plunged into darkness. Uneducated and illiterate, the surviving populace in the land soon reverted to their primitive states and lived isolated and obscure lives. The teachings of the ancients were soon forgotten, and the ancients themselves soon passed into myths and legends. But as time wore on, the species began expanding and exploring the world left to them. This was the time of the great travelers who wrote of strange lands and even stranger adventures. But the meeting of the new species was not always a peaceful one. History echoes with the battle cries and death screams from the racial wars. Violent uprisings spread across the lands as the inevitable conflict among cultures occurred. Lasting for nearly a millennium, the wars destroyed many cultures. Ultimately, acceptance of other cultures ended the wars, but not before much knowledge was lost. This era was the basis of the White Alliance, which was formed of the 4 ascendant races: humans, Dracoids, Huline, and Thomgog. This alliance established dominion over the lands, and a new era of peace was ushered in. But magic had been loosed in the lands during the wars. Magic, unhealthy and nefarious. It found a home with the Dark One, leader of the Dark Army. For the last 3 generations, the Dark Army has addressed its attention to the throne of Gladstone, a center for education and magic in the lands. The throne has been staunchly defended by the heroes of the lands and remains, to date, undefeated. Yet evil forces throughout the lands are gathering again, and the discovery of an ancient power may bring ruin to the Gladstone heirs and the White Alliance. The Draw Oracle has seen this, and his sight is never disputed.